Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna do some arroz con pollo today. That's yellow rice and chicken. We're gonna use some vino seco, virgin oil, aceite de oliva, your mojo, garlic salt, your sazon completo, and some cumin. We're gonna use the sazon Goya. This is gonna be a little bit of flavor that we're gonna add to it. Y un cubito. This also gives a little bit of flavor to it. Alright? We use some bijol. Bijol is great for coloring. This is a yellow food coloring. It's great for your arroz con pollo because obviously it's going to be yellow rice. Got your veggies. Mixed veggies right here. 2 cans. 15 ounces is great. Some chicken broth. And 2 cans of stewed tomatoes. Italian recipe. You can use any other type of stewed tomatoes, but we're using Italian recipe today because it's going to be a little bit spicy. Got some garlic and oregano in there. We're going to obviously have our yellow rice. You can buy it like this. You can buy Valencia rice also works with this, which is white, and then you can actually just add more bijol and whatnot. Short grain of rice is always good for this dish. You can never use a long grain of rice. And some beer. We're going to use some beer today. Throw it into that sucker. Tastes delicious. You guys will see what I'm talking about. And we're also going to put some ajíes cachuchas in there. We're going to put 1 medium onion, 1 green pepper, and like always your head of garlic. This is also great. Alright, so let's get started. One thing we forgot to mention, and we don't have right here at this moment, is red pimientos. The little red peppers. It goes great with this dish, but we're substituting that with the ajíes cachuchas. So you can do that also if you want to. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to start chopping it up a little bit.
Oh, damn, you're recording? Hey guys, Angel Entity, sorry, my bad. Let me, bad timing.
Anyways. Alright guys, now that we got our veggies chopped up and whatnot, we're gonna go ahead and put them in the chopper. No, not the helicopter. Alright. Put some green peppers in there. A couple of these boys. Once you chop up all your veggies, you just put them in this little container or a container and save them for later. I got my pot set up over here. Put the fire to about medium. That's pretty good. Then you start adding some ingredients. Your vino seco first. We're gonna start making what we call a sofrito. That's a mixture of all your veggies and all your it's basically making a base. Put your olive oil in there. Your mojo. And we're gonna put our veggies in there. And stir all that stuff in there like that. Get a nice little mixture. And let that cook for a little while to get the juices flowing. We're also gonna put in our complete seasoning, sazon completa. Some in there. Our garlic salt. And our cumin. A little bit of cumin. Or cumin rather, not Cuban. Alright guys, we're gonna cut up some of the ajíes cachuchas. Alright? This is gonna be our substitute for the pimientos. Toss them in there. And stir it up a little bit. See how it's already starting to boil a little bit? Well, it was boiling before I stirred it up. Alright guys, see how it's going through a little boil there? Once it starts doing that and the sofrito's starting to cook, right? Time to add our rice. See, this one already has its nice little coloring in there and a little bit of seasoning. Just adds up to it. So we're gonna mix that up a little bit in there, and we're gonna start adding some water. We're gonna basically put in 2 cups of water, and then we're gonna start adding our chicken broth and possibly even our veggies in a little bit, right? We're gonna add some chicken broth in here, and here I have 2 cups of water. Basically the same little thing that I had my chopped up veggies in. We're gonna up the heat a little bit now to about 3/4 of the way to high. We're gonna cover it for a little while, and then we'll get back to it in a little bit. Alright? Alright guys, now we're gonna put in our mixed vegetables, both cans, and our sliced tomatoes. Stewed tomatoes, rather. We just finished rinsing our chicken. You gotta remember something, guys. Always, always, and I mean always, rinse your meat before you put it anywhere, okay? Alright, we're gonna put our chicken in. Got our thighs first. And then our little cutlets here. Chicken breast cutlets. You can cut them down if you want to, but they're eventually gonna break apart. So you don't really have to. Especially if you guys have them on the bone already. By the time you guys are finished, the meat's just gonna fall off the bone, so it's gonna break apart. So we're gonna stir this up a little bit more. That. Another thing you gotta worry about, you gotta make sure you come and stir it, you know, quite a few times, because on the bottom it's gonna stick. The rice is gonna stick to the bottom, but you don't want it to burn down there because that's not gonna be good. But you're always gonna have some stickage. So now you must be thinking, why do I have such a huge pot? Trust me, this yields a lot of arroz con pollo, and we're a Cuban family. We're a big family, so we need a lot of it to to spread it around. Alright, guys, we're coming back to this. Start to boil a little bit more. We're gonna add our sazon. Give a little bit more coloring into it. Our cubito. Just drop it right in there. And our bijol, our yellow food coloring. Just add a little bit, not too much. Spread it around a little bit. This is basically just like the sazon goya that we just put in, but this doesn't have extra seasoning. This is just the food coloring. So put that in there. Stir it up some more. Yeah, that rice already getting yellow. And then for the final touch, we're throwing half of a beer. This gives it a nice little flavor. I'm gonna put half of it now, and then half of it later when it's basically done. It just gives a little kick to it. I use Heineken because Heineken's a little bit bitter than your normal, like a Miller or Bud or something like that. So the flavor penetrates a little bit better into the arroz con pollo. Trust me, do this. Alright, putting that in right there. Just half of it now. A little bit more. Yeah, nice. Remember, we're using such a big can because the alcohol is going to evaporate eventually. So, but you're still going to have that nice little flavoring in there. You can put more if you want to, if you want a little bit more of a boost. But oh man, that's starting to smell really good. Alright, now we're basically going to cover it now, and we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to come around and just mix it up a little bit and stir it every once in a while, like how I told you, so the bottom doesn't burn. Alright? So. Okay. I've already stirred it a couple times. See how the rice is getting there? Watch as I move it around. You see the rice nice and thick? It's starting to get there. We're going to put down the temperature a little bit. Down halfway. A little bit less than halfway. That way we can let it cook some more without it burning so much on the bottom. I can already feel it sticking on the bottom, but look at that. Look how nice that looks. That looks perfect. And leave it like that, open. That way all that steam and all the liquids that are still needs to be evaporated can leave instead of like stay mixed in there. Alright guys, I'm gonna give it one more stir. It looks like it's pretty much done. You guys can let it go a little bit more if you want to. Get a little bit drier, but it looks really good right now. So I'm gonna serve myself a plate. All right, here we go. It's always good to use a wooden spoon so you don't mess up the bottom of your pots and stuff. Alright, let's try this out. Get a little bit of chicken in there. There you go. Oh yeah, that's really good. Oh wow, that's really good, guys. You can taste a little bit of the beer still, a lot of the wine that I put in there, all the mixture of the spices. Oh, the chicken is perfect, it's tender, it's moist. I mean, please try this, make it, have it, eat it, and leave me a comment. I need to know how this came out for you guys. Please let me know. This is this is one of my favorite dishes. You can't go wrong with this. Never can go wrong. Alright, next week I'm gonna have some arroz, frijoles negros, con chuleta puerco. Alright, that's right, white rice, black beans, and pork chops. It's gonna be awesome, guys. Alright, see you guys next week. Peace.